And now, PJ and my dad.
Hi, Meadville. Have you met my friend Jason?
I'm Jason. You met my friend PJ?
Hi.
We are from a group called Unconventional Productions, and we've decided to start bringing you the J Peej Show.
He's Jay. I'm Peej.
Happy we got that out of the way.
It would be awkward if I was Jay and he was Peej.
Yes, because Peach has no place in my name.
Jay has a place in my name, so it gets a little bit less awkward for me.
Anyways, so the J Peej Show.
Have you ever wanted a local show about local issues, local topics? Not talking about things that are affecting the world, just things that are affecting Meadville. Things that are affecting you. Because if you've ever wanted that, this is the show for you.
And we want to bring it to you, no offense to the guys on other news channels or the radio, but we want to bring it to you on Facebook and on YouTube, anywhere that we can get it into your hands so that we can recognize everything that's great about our little town.
Absolutely. Like right now, we are filming from Voodoo Brewery. Great local place, and that's really our emphasis. We want to highlight local events. We want to highlight local heroes. We want to highlight everything that is awesome about our area because we live here and we love it.
Absolutely.
And we think that we can only go up from here.
Right now we're actually filming in the upstairs space of Voodoo, which sometimes I think people forget that is up here. It's a great place for events. You have great beverages that you can get downstairs. They can provide catering, a little bit of everything. So
yeah, last month or the month before, I came to a coloring party up here.
Really?
Yeah, I think your wife was there.
I think she probably was. I think she probably brought all the stuff for the coloring party.
I think she did. I think she's doing it next month too.
I think so.
I think I'm going.
October. I'm not gonna state a date because I'll probably get it wrong. But we will get it to you whenever we get around to it.
Hey, wouldn't it be amazing if there was like a local calendar where you could find out all that kind of information?
I think so. Everything all in one place, all for Meadville.
One calendar to rule them all.
And you know what we did? We're going to bring you meadvillecalendar.com.
It's true. We think of everything.
And we're very modest.
I'm not a diva even a little bit.
But we're going to bring you meadvillecalendar.com, where we can make sure that all the small businesses and organizations that we have in this town have one place to go to schedule their events and to make sure that everybody in town knows about it.
Absolutely. I know that there are a lot of times on a Friday night where I'm thinking there is nothing to do, when in actuality there's a ton of stuff going on. I just don't know about it. So I think it's going to be an amazing resource to be able to just go one stop, click on that date, see what's happening, where it's happening, and all the information. I'm excited.
Absolutely. And it's going to be a great planning resource, I think, for organizations, because a lot of times when you don't go through, or you don't maybe have the dedicated personnel to go through every single website to make sure what everybody's got going on, that's one place that you can go and say, hey, that Friday's got 4 other things going on. Maybe we don't want to plan our event then.
Or maybe we want to plan it 2 hours after the event that's already happening so people have a staggered option.
So in the next couple weeks, right now we have a good amount of events on there. In the next couple weeks, we're going to start talking to as many organizations as we can, get them submitting their events to us so we can bring that all to you all in one place at meadvillecalendar.com.
In case you didn't get it the first couple of times, we said meadvillecalendar.com.
What was that?
Meadvillecalendar.com. Yeah, if we get enough followers, I might get that tattooed on myself somewhere.
That's terrifying.
I know. That is something I think we can both promise that we will never do, is some gimmicky, like, if you like us 1,000 times. Yeah, that's not really what we're about. We're definitely about comedy and community, which is what Unconventional Productions is dedicated to. Mm-hmm. If you're not familiar with our group already, we consider ourselves a creative group of people who are looking for alternative outlets to perform. We just want to, like I said, dedicate ourselves to comedy and community. Jason and I are a part of a local improv group. There's several in the area, in case you didn't know. They perform. It's usually hysterical.
So we're part of the Peanut Gallery, and that's kind of what we want to find different things. We want to find new ways to entertain this area. I think that one of the things that we might do, you might see a lot of different stuff on this show, but we've talked with Jason Purrier from Zest Kitchen about possibly doing a cooking demonstration.
Yeah.
Things, we have great chefs in town, and we have great creators and crafters, and we just want to bring all that to you so that they're out there, you can appreciate their work if that's your type of thing. And we can help everybody get a little bit more exposure and bring the community a little bit closer.
Absolutely, because community is really what brings us all. I mean, we live in a town, but it's the community that is what brings us all together. So, without further ado, we should talk about a topic. We should choose one.
We should choose a topic.
A topic. What did you do this summer? What did you locally? Did you do anything fun?
I did. Well, it's going to sound almost like another plug for what we were just talking about. Because
everything we do is basically a plug about what we're talking about.
One thing that we really did, I think that was a lot of fun for both of us, was we did a positive picketing event in the Diamond. And we didn't cause any accidents.
This is very important. We did not cause any accidents.
No,
Close.
Because a lot of people were driving one way and trying to figure out what we were doing, looking the other way.
Yes. I think maybe the honk if you love Meadville sign, I mean, while a great concept, might have been a little distracted driving, like honk, honk. So,
yeah. And usually they honked like, either they had to drive around the Diamond again to honk for us,
yes.
or they honked like we could hear them down the road honking.
Yes.
But
the neural relapses between the reading of the sign and the pushing of the horn, there was a bit of a delay.
And we call that an unconventional production, but if you think about it, it really shouldn't be that unconventional. We want to promote positivity around Meadville and just make sure that there's good things going on like that.
Absolutely. I know that we had signs that were saying things like, I love local crafters, because I do. We have amazing local artisans, from jewelry to art to photography. It is an amazing area that we live in as far as the talent of our artisans go. I know that we had a sign that said, I love the library, I love tattered corners. We just have some amazing things. I even think someone had a sandwich board that said, I love Voodoo Brewery.
That could have been me.
It might have been him, yes.
But I say that, and a lot of people around here, we do love Voodoo Brewery because they were helped by the community and by the Economic Progress Alliance to get their start. And they've taken that and they've decided to give back as much as they possibly can. So whatever way we can do, they were nice enough for us to let us come up here and film. They're nice enough to let this space be used. You can contact them and you can have your events here. You could have, I came to a wedding reception a month or two ago.
I came to a fundraiser up here once. It was fantastic. Great food. They had a band going on. They had a silent auction happening. And it was just so fun.
Yep.
Not to mention that it's just a nice place to come with your friends and have a drink, have some food.
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
I mean,
great.
we've got lots of places like that, and we just want to show you that in this little town there are a lot of great places to go and eat and drink, and a lot of places to get, to get entertained. We're gonna bring you a bit called, I don't want to say a bit.
A segment. We're
Yes.
going to bring you a segment. We lovingly call it Butts in Seats. Both Jason and I are diehard theater kids. That's what we love. We love to perform. Did you know that Meadville has 4 theaters? Possibly more if you count Allegheny College, but we have the Academy Theater. We have MCT, which is Meadville Community Theater.
MCA,
Meadville Council on the Arts. And French Creek.
Yeah.
French Creek Theater. They don't have a dedicated auditorium space, but they put on amazing productions with the youth in our area, which is something that you have to have. You have to have youth theater in order to have adult theater. So we want to bring you a segment called Butts in Seats because we would love to get your butt in a theater seat. So we want to tell you about upcoming theatrical productions and opportunities for you to see some local talent performing.
And that's, I think, one of the other big things. There used to be a giant area. The Bravo section used to be its whole own pullout of the paper.
Really?
Yeah, it was a full pullout. It was paid for by Sandy from Sandy's Marketplace.
Oh.
And I mean, it had large stories on every show that was going and all the auditions and things like that. And now I think a lot of that is kind of getting, you don't see it as much. So one of the things that's on the calendar, we're going to make sure that we get in touch with those organizations to have the auditions there, have when the performances are, fundraising events, because we have a lot of nonprofits around here that they just need that help for as much exposure as they can get. Everybody we know is competing, for all the money that you choose to give to the organizations that you believe in and love.
Makes it sound like a Thunderdome situation. Yeah. Here's my money, and we all compete. That's another thing, is that please don't think that we're going to be too serious about all of this.
Yeah.
We're improv performers.
Yeah.
Comedy is kind of what we do. So.
And right now, we had talked about cutting this up and making it look real crazy. But I think it's important for you to know that this is our first time doing this.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to learn as we go. So we're probably going to give you this right now and say, hey, look, we screw up occasionally.
We are human.
We're human, So.
That being said, if there's anybody that's like really good at the hair and makeup portion of the... if you would like to come out and do the J Peej makeup, let's talk. We should put a contact link in the description down below.
Right down there.
Yeah, look, right there. Is it down there yet? I don't know how to do that. He'll have to do it.
It'll be down there at some point.
We'll also link to things like our Facebook page, our Instagram account, our Twitter account. We are on the social media.
Yeah, and you'll start seeing a lot more from us. Pretty soon here we're going to have a web page that'll let you know what's going on, and then of course have all those contact links all in one place.
Yes, because that makes it easy. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to say I'm easy, but our group is easy. It got weird. I'm sorry.
It got a little weird.
It got a little weird. We are really looking forward to our guest stars, though.
Yeah. We've talked to a lot of great people that are involved in things such as Second Saturday and First Fridays and all the other great things going on around town. There's the community garden, which I went to the other night. It was beautiful. I mean, lots of great produce and herbs, and then they set it up with lights and had some people playing music. Just fantastic.
I did a craft show at the Mark over the 4th of July weekend, which is right outside the community garden. And so I was basically just on the other side of the chain link fence for an entire day, just like, there's a beautiful garden right there, but I have to stay over here. But the nice thing about a community garden is that there really is no fence keeping you out, and you can get involved with that.
Absolutely.
The only fences I was actually held back were by the fences in my mind.
Oh.
You like that?
That's
deep.
Deep.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Yeah, absolutely. Breaking down the mind fences of America.
Absolutely.
Starting in Crawford County.
So, Meadville, we're here to bring you a show about people and events and whatever else kind of weird things we come up with. But we can always promise to you that it's going to be about our town. It's going to be about Meadville. It's going to have Meadville people on it. And anybody that we end up getting to help with the show is going to be from Meadville.
Or the surrounding area.
Yeah, or the small surrounding area.
It's okay, Connie Lake. We still love you.
Yeah.
Cochranton, let's bring it in. It's okay. Segertown.
Erie, you're out of luck.
Yeah, sorry, Erie. You've got enough people stooping for you. We're from Crawford County, and we're sticking to it. That should not be our tagline.
No, it should not be.
We're from Crawford County, and we're sticking to it.
Anyways, so this is our first episode. This is us sitting upstairs at Voodoo and a camera.
Absolutely.
So, it might get better. It could get worse. I don't know.
Let's hope for better.
Let's hope for better.
Let's plan for better.
Okay. But we're going to learn as we go. But the biggest thing is we're going to try to bring you quality content. And
local content.
Quality local content. So look for our announcement about our webpage. We'll have a post up today about meadvillecalendar.com. And on that webpage, there's a link to submit us your event. So get us those events in. We will get them up as quick as we possibly can. And then we can start letting everybody know about the great things that are going on in Meadville.
Absolutely. And so you don't miss any of that quality, don't forget to like, subscribe, all that kind of crazy stuff that you do for those low budget. That was not what I was going for. For those other videos out there that you want to continue to see, because that is how we can continue to do this, is by knowing that you're there and that you're enjoying what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Maybe we cut out that one little low budget bit.
I think it'd probably look awkward. It'd be like, hi, like, you know.
That's all right. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is PJ, and I sometimes make a fool of myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Jason, or Jay.
He often makes a fool of himself, too.
I am.
But that's okay, because we're going to make fools of ourselves together for you.
Absolutely. So, thank you for watching our initial episode of the J Peej Show. We will be back soon with hopefully our first guest.
Yeah.
Who knows who that's going to be?
I know.
PJ might know. But you don't. So you have to come back and watch our next episode.
Because you're going to want to be here.
All right, Meadville. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.